Hey everyone, welcome back to the Cashmere Camel. Today we have McFarlane's DC Multiverse 2026 Supergirl movie figure in the club. The sculpt is great, the face sculpts are all solid likenesses, the body shape is clean, her hair and cape sculpt are solid, but the arms however are a bit too long and a little rubbery looking. The cape on the standard edition is made of rubber and is not very flexible, but it has some nice texturing. Paint and color work here is sharp. Her eyes are clean and not messy at all. The blue and red colors pop. The gold textures on her belt and boot look great. However, if I had one complaint, really, it's her hair. There's something almost lifeless about the hair. I don't know if it's the coloring or the way they textured it or just the molding of the hair, but there's something there that's just not quite right. They did include the roots of her hair in a little bit of a darker color, which is a nice detail, but the hair for some reason really stands out to me. Other than that, her logo is nicely applied. The textures add life. The costume has cloth lines and seams sculpted in. The boots and belt have tiny details that read well in photos and close-ups. Overall, the figure is solid. I have a few minor gripes like the arms, but overall, I like the figure. Okay, let's have a look at the unboxing, and we'll start with the Deluxe Edition first. The Deluxe Edition is kind of unique in the fact that she just comes with a coat and crypto, the base stand, and a different collector's card than the regular edition. There isn't much to write home about here in this edition. Really, it's just the duster coat and the puppy crypto that set this one apart. There's no extra hands and no extra face sculpts. However, the face sculpt on this version is a little bit different than the one that comes with the regular edition. The coat is a nice addition to the figure, and you can swap it between the two, although swapping it with the regular edition with the rubber cape does make it a little bit more difficult and makes it fit a little awkwardly. But other than that, really, it's the duster that you're aiming for here and crypto, as the regular edition doesn't come with Crypto the dog. So if you're a fan of crypto or you have to have crypto, then really it's the Deluxe Theatrical Edition that you're going to need to grab him and the duster. The other thing you'll notice here on this particular figure is that the hand sculpts are different and unique to this version. Now, the standard edition comes in a smaller box, but surprisingly has more stuff included with it. You get an alternate head, a pair of alternate hands, you still get the base, and you get a different collector's card. This figure has the rubber cape, and that makes it a little bit more difficult to get out of the box. You kind of have to pinch the cape to get the figure out of the plastic. So just be careful when you're removing her from the box, because you could end up putting tiny tears or nicks in the rubber cape when you're trying to remove her. Other than that, though, the figure has the same articulation, the same coloring, the same gold paint apps on the belt and boots, same logo, but again, slightly different and unique faces for this figure compared to the Deluxe Theatrical Edition. This one has kind of a smirking face, as well as the exposed sort of toothy grin that she has. I actually like the head sculpts on this figure a little bit better. Articulation for the figure is solid. There's about 20 points of articulation. Necks, shoulders, elbows, wrists, waists, hips, knees, and ankles all move well. The rubber skirt, however, limits the upper leg movement, though. The Deluxe with the duster is sort of the showstopper. The coat adds a new silhouette and story vibe. It changes the figure a lot in the display. We're big fans of Millie here in the house. We really liked her in House of Dragons and a couple of the other projects that we've seen her on, and a few shows she's been in. So super happy to see her get chosen for Supergirl. No matter what happens with the movie, congratulations to Millie for being in the role of Supergirl. Now let's take a few seconds and just talk about the crypto figure that comes with the Deluxe Theatrical version. The figure's cute. The sculpting is nice. The cape is cloth. There's no articulation here, unfortunately, but it does look nice in the display. There's nothing really wrong with it, but some articulation would have been nice. Anyway, that's it for this edition in the club. We'd like to thank Kara for dropping by. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next week in the club.